The evil design of WW1 trenches. Yeah, this is like a new niche that's currently blowing up in YouTube. So, okay, let's log in. One trenches.
Lieutenant Smith is sprinting towards the enemy. Ahead lies a heavily fortified trench system. The objective is to destroy the long-range artillery bombing Allied supply lines. If he fails, thousands of soldiers will starve. We spent over 300 hours researching and modeling this realistic trench. Smith jumps inside.
One trenches.
Lies a heavy. Lieutenant Smith is sprinting towards the enemy. Ahead lies a heavily fortified trench system. The objective is to destroy the long-range artillery.
Jesus, this video remind me that I'm so good in Battlefield. Is that game called Battlefield? Or Delta Force. Yep, I'm so good. I'm a good player that can nail the trenches fight.
Bombing Allied supply lines. If he fails, thousands of soldiers will starve. We spent over 300 hours researching and modeling this realistic trench. Smith jumps inside. He looks around. Dead bodies already line the floor. To reach the artillery, Smith must fight through 4 defensive layers. The front line,
Battlefield harder than Delta Force.
the support,
Of course.
the reserve trench,
I'm good at both
and
of them.
finally, the rear area. The closer he gets,
Holy. All right. Wow. Okay.
reserve
trench at the outer ring. And then what?
and finally, the rear area.
The rear area?
The closer he gets to the artillery, the more fortified and dangerous the mission becomes. Smith approaches the first corner. He hears the sound of boots moving directly towards him.
I mean, there's still war going on right now. Iran versus Israel, right? Like US and Israel.
Smith crouches and readies his Lee Enfield Mk3 rifle. The bayonet is positioned at torso height, targeting the vital organ. He's currently located in the first layer known as the front line, holding around 800 soldiers per mile.
800 soldiers per mile? Okay, so he is explaining how the trench work here. So we are now in the front line, where he's holding how much soldier? How much soldier?
First layer known as the front line, holding around 800 soldiers per mile.
800 soldiers per mile.
Its main function is to slow down and defend against enemy attacks. Poking out 90 feet into no man's land is a listening post, allowing soldiers to detect any hostile tunneling, day or night. From above, you can see sharp zigzags every 15 feet. If the trench was straight, then upon entry, an enemy soldier like Smith would be able to fire down the entire trench line.
Holy shit, but he'll die instantly too, if the trench is straight, so...
causing multiple casualties. Smith holds his rifle tight, ready to lunge forward. The soldier turns the corner. It's Sergeant Collins. They come from the same small village in England and have been fighting together since the start of the war nearly 4 years ago. They are stationed along a section of the Western Front, a line of trenches running for 475 miles through Belgium.
Right, shit is getting complicated. I'm still struggling to catch up.
France, all the way up to the Swiss border.
Yeah, it's crazy.
On one side, you have the British Empire, France, and America. Opposing them is a massive German army, mainly alone.
What? US, French, and UK versus French? Sorry?
As their allies hold other strong points. Both sides have built trenches strategically in front of key sites, such as supply hubs, train stations, and factories.
This what? World War I? Alright, they are fighting against the French.
Prevent the enemy from capturing them. As trenches have become so well fortified, battles now drag into long stalemates. Right now, the Germans are bombarding the train track linking Paris to the Western Front, the lifeline keeping them fed and armed. Bullets rip through the air. A German soldier has started firing a heavy machine gun towards the second wave of Allied.
Did they make this whole video with AI?
Soldiers running through no man's land. Smith orders Collins to take them out while he ventures deeper towards the artillery. The two friends split. Machine guns are strategically positioned at either side of the trench in reinforced positions. Frontal fire is less effective.
Three machine gun angle.
Mainly hitting the leading ranks. Shooting side on, especially with overlapping fields of fire, exposes the entire line and increases the number of soldiers caught in the sweep.
Alright.
Smith needs to find the communications trench that links the frontline trench to the support trench behind. He peers his head around a corner and sees the first enemy.
What? I'm getting confused. So they come from the frontline trench to the communication trench. Is the comm trench from the other team?
To the support trench behind.
So
He peers his head around a corner and sees the first enemy. His back is turned. Smith takes aim down the iron sight. The German soldier is firing into no man's land. Barbed wire is placed to slow oncoming soldiers and funnel them into direct fire. The trench is 8 feet deep and 3 feet wide. Walls are reinforced with timber and concrete. The parapet, the front wall facing no man's land, is covered in thick sandbags. They absorb bullets and shrapnel. Below is an ammo
shrapnel. Wow. All right, sure.
shelf, allowing the soldier to quickly reload.
I always wonder what the sandbag would do though. It's for absorbing bullet. I see.
Under this is a firing step for soldiers to stand on while firing.
Can't the stone wall absorb bullet too? Why do we need a sandbag?
Quickly reload. Under this is a firing step for soldiers to stand on while firing. Wooden duck boards cover the floor. Beneath them, drainage channels carry away rainwater. Without this, most trenches would flood within hours. The rear wall, called the parados,
Wow, there's even a sewer system here.
is reinforced with more sandbags. Smith squeezes the trigger. The German soldier collapses to the ground. He keeps moving. The zigzag design forces Smith to move
Jesus, when I play Delta Force, I just run inside the enemy trench from behind and just, just flank.
slowly.
And I murder their, like 10, 20 people at once.
More Allied soldiers are jumping down into
Try to play
the
it.
frontline trench.
Now remind me of
Backup
that.
is arriving. He sees a dugout carved into the trench wall ahead. A soldier might be inside. These are where soldiers rest, eat, and shelter temporarily
It's like
during bombardments or
Stabilizing a rifle and improving aim. Oh shit, yep. We got a World War I soldier here.
extreme weather while on the front line. They are carved several feet into the trench wall. Timber supports hold up the soil, helping the earth above absorb artillery strikes. Corrugated iron lines the roof. The air inside is damp and stale. A water bottle lies tipped over beside open tins of food. Someone was here.
I mean, there's a whole genre on YouTube where it just, taste the military food or something.
Here not long ago. Smith keeps moving.
Most of the food here probably tastes like shit though, but when you're in war, right, you don't have a choice.
He clears the bend. Gunshots ring out. Smith fires back. The German officer staggers and collapses to the ground.
No mercy.
He was guarding the communications trench. Exactly what Smith is looking for. A corridor linking the frontline trench to the support trench. He feels a sharp sting tearing through his arm. Blood seeps through his
Artillery, the bombs there. I mean,
sleeve. Smith orders
maybe they want to save their artillery, maybe?
the nearby men to push forward and infiltrate the communications
You have to
trench.
know the resource is very scarce here. That's World War I.
He reaches into his tunic for his
Save up
first
some
field
resources,
dressing.
maybe.
Every soldier
I don't know
carries
what I'm
one,
talking about.
waterproof and always kept in the same pocket, so you can find
First field dressing.
it in the dark or use it on another soldier without any delay. Inside is a bandage with a sterilized pad to be wrapped over the wound. Smith ties it hard to slow the bleeding. Once the Germans lose the front line, they will bombard it with mortars from the support trench.
All right, so Smith already cleared the comm trench. Now he's moving towards their artillery.
Smith must get there before the barrage begins. He quickly searches the German soldier. In his coat is a map of the entire trench system. And there, their target labeled in German, long-range artillery. But three
The thing about war is everybody got their story in the war though. Even no wonder like which side you're on. This is why politics sometimes is shit.
more sections still stand in their
Where
way.
and oh yeah,
Not let Germany win the war. Smith
like a World War II trench chameleon, Yeah, trench chameleon. Holy shit! Imagine the outfit will be so smells so bad, and yeah, if the dude is like skinny and you're fat, right? How the fuck you wear the outfit? How the fuck do you wear the outfit? And it's naked.
enters the communication trench.
And you can't even speak French though, that's the thing. German, right? German. Or French. I don't know, French probably.
A narrow passage angling away from the front line. The walls close in around him. Up ahead, he can hear the soldiers fighting. This communications trench stretches 250 feet,
So we are kind of deep into the comm trench here.
connecting the
Profit the
frontline trench to the support trench, allowing soldiers ammunition, and messages to move quickly and safely between the two positions. As Smith advances, the gunfire grows louder. Allied comrades are locked in combat.
Oh, yeah, his allies are really here.
Soldiers are stalling their advance. Smith has now reached the
Kill them!
second layer of defense, and the mission just became far more dangerous. The support trench serves as a supplier.
Alright, so they already whacked the comm trench. They go to the front line already. Now they're close to the support trench, the entrance there.
To the front line trench, holding around 1,100 men per mile.
1,100 men per mile? Wow, that is a lot.
It's noticeably different. This is the infrastructure supporting the front line. Sleeping quarters for troops, storage spaces for ammunition, and medical supplies.
Oh, fuck. Wow, this trench is so important. Artillery, like the place to sleep and also medical supply too.
Alongside emergency medical bays and kitchens.
There's a kitchen here too, gotta secure this.
Grips his gun tightly. He still has his Mills bomb. One accurate throw would unleash a 25-foot kill zone, taking out all 4 Germans at once. A friendly soldier peers around the corner.
What kind of weapon he's using here? Taking out 4 German soldiers at once?
Instantly shot in the shoulder.
Smith! You're regular Smith?
Eyes turn to Smith. His comrades are far younger. The minimum age to enlist was 18.
Jesus, I always feel I'm such a big pussy, right? When, like 100 years ago, they are like going to war at like 15 years old and some shit. And at 31 years old, I'm still living with my mom though. Well, the last thing I didn't do is to ask money from my mom. Fuck, man, time has changed. What? Yeah.
Yet, roughly
I'm proud to be a soft boy.
250,000 boys lied about their age to fight for Britain. Death is so common here.
At 25 years old, they already have like a few like medal in their belt or something. Yeah. Like a medal of honor or something. Fight through some war and stuff. They already got their retirement fund. They can live happily ever after, and
here that for many,
time have
his
changed.
first experience of combat will be their last. Memories flash in Smith's mind. The last time he reached the support trench earlier in the war, it was a trap. The Germans had deliberately let them take the front line, funneling soldiers through barbed wire and narrow passages into kill zones. Waiting for them were fortified heavy machine guns surrounded by concrete and timber nests.
Oh, fuck, they're gonna walk into the machine gun. Oh, shit.
Smith pulls the pin from the grenade. He counts 2 seconds.
Grenade!
Then throws.
I mean, in the video games, right? Whenever you throw a grenade, you have to shout, "Grenade!"
Smoke and
That's
shrapnel
how things work.
will tear through the air. 3 German bodies
Oh,
lie
yeah.
on the ground.
That's good.
1 is missing. By 1918, the British alone were spending over $200 million per day to fund the war. If you had to handle that much money today
British? Wow, how much is it today? 250 mil? Jesus.
without proper invoicing, it would be impossible. But that's where Udo comes in.
Alright. Escape. Ood, sorry. Udo.
Partially open. The soldier must have escaped inside. Smith steps forward, pulse racing. If the enemy gets away, he might sneak up behind them later.
Gonna go inside the support trench here.
Following a trail of blood along the floor. Ahead, the wounded German is crawling away, shattered by shrapnel.
Yep.
Smith
Sure, thank you.
fires. He is standing in a sleeping shelter
What's up?
10 feet below
Well
the
done.
surface. The air is cold and stale. Smith is shocked by what he sees. The British trenches are far worse. Here,
So he is deep into their support trench, and this is where the enemy soldiers sleep. Something like that.
the room is dry, with
Yeah.
metal lining the walls. Smith looks up.
Malaysia.
The Germans even have electrical lighting.
Electrical light.
Unlike Allied trenches that are built
Oh,
quickly,
they are rich, man. Electrical lighting in the wall?
German positions are engineered to be more permanent. Hooks hold helmets, rifles, and gear. Gas masks are required to be within seconds of reach. 4 bunk beds to hold 8 soldiers line the walls, each with thin
Okay,
straw
soldiers fucking
mattresses. On one bed, empty food cans with
8 bunk beds.
letters and photographs from home are scattered across the blankets. Smith heads back outside.
Jesus, sometimes I feel like I want to taste the military food though. The German were very advanced. I mean, this is their like a permanent like stronghold, something like that. This is why they have like electricity. So
Allied troops are running into the support trench. They may have
the British, they're trying to infiltrate into their support trench here.
entered the second section, but to reach the mortars and stop Germany from winning the war, they still need to take the reserve trench and rear area.
Oh, there's
Smith
still like 2 more trench before they reach the artillery.
needs all the help he can get.
Yeah.
He walks deeper into the support trench.
Wow.
To his right, a dugout larger
Damn, bro. The World War One soldier is so manly.
than those in
I feel like a total loser watching this.
the front line. Inside, what looks like officers' quarters. A bed set next to a wooden table is covered in maps. From here, trench commanders coordinate troop rotations and manage the front line.
Right, this is their strategy room, something like that.
Field telephone wires run along the floor, allowing communication to the more important
Wow, field telephone wire.
decision makers further back. A box of flares sits
Do they have a lot of spy here? I don't know.
nearby. Fired into the sky,
I always feel like spy is one of the most important part of like fighting a war. One of the most important part.
they send signals to further back sections of the trench system
Like
much faster
a
than
good spy can win you the war.
any runner. Red signals an enemy attack and calls for support.
Oh, sure.
Green marks mission success. White illuminates no man's land.
Okay, I play a lot of video games, right? But I never seen a green flare before. So
Exposing
I don't know.
advancing troops at night. A small stove burns in the corner.
Small stove.
Beside it, a small generator for electricity. Smith keeps moving
Wow, they got a generator
past
too.
more dead bodies. He sees another room. A temporary first aid section.
Oh,
Its purpose is to treat minor wounds or stabilize critically injured
yo, kind of remind me of some evil doctor in a lot of game that I play.
soldiers before they are sent to a better equipped hospital behind the lines. Bloody bandages and tourniquets lie across an operating table, alongside empty morphine bottles. Some soldiers become morphine dulls physical pain, but just as valuable, provides the brain a brief escape from the relentless chaos.
Wow,
4 years into the war,
this is nasty.
21 million lie wounded, and 15
21 male wounded.
million are already dead. Smith
51 million?
keeps moving.
Jesus.
Ahead, he sees the entrance to the next communications trench. This will lead him from the current support trench into the reserve trench. Smith hugs the wall, his gun raised, eyes scanning around every corner. An
Do it, Smith.
enemy might be hiding behind any one of these. Unlike the first communications trench, this one stretches on endlessly. It runs 750 feet between the support and reserve trenches.
Oh, wow. 750 feet? Jesus.
Positioned farther from the front line, it's safer and for good reason.
I will shit my pants like countless times if I'm trying to go through this like 750 feet.
Some of the
Like imagine you're holding a shitty gun, right? And every single second you thought you're gonna die. When you're, just trying to pick a slightly small corner, right? Yeah. You're gonna get you're gonna get fucked, bro. At
most critical
any
rooms
moment.
and command posts are located here. But the trench is narrow. Only a few soldiers can pass through at a time. The rest are forced to take the far more dangerous route, going over the top.
Right.
After
Sure.
pushing forward more, Smith reaches the reserve line.
Only the skinny soldier can pass through that.
Like the first two sections, living conditions here are safer and more comfortable, designed to keep troops rested and fed so they are ready for battle.
Reserve trench.
These soldiers are on reserve. They are not expected to fight immediately, but will be sent forward if the front line
Common for the Allies to pick up German weapons after they kill them. Wow.
and support line trenches begin.
That's actually pretty smart though. How durable and reliable. Yeah, you can save a lot of like artillery.
To fall. Smith
Until you pick up a shitty gun and you got fucked.
takes cover. He won't be able to take this section alone. He must wait for reinforcements. Ahead, he can hear German voices very close by.
Right, this is a reserve trench where the soldier here is not expected to fight immediately. They're just chilling in case that shit hit the fan, right? But the British soldiers already infiltrated this spot. Is it the right word? American guns have jamming and overheat problem. Yeah, bro.
Smith's
Really?
been told this section holds around
So you support the Germans?
1,600 soldiers per mile. There's no way to know how many are
Let's get political.
here.
Just kidding.
This part of the trench
American have shitty gun.
is wider, 6 feet across. Metal
60.
doors line the walls. Behind are the most secure rooms dug deep into the ground.
Okay, what's this room for?
20 feet below the surface are the soldiers' barracks, protected with 3-foot thick concrete. The main difference from the support trench is that up to 40
3-foot thick concrete?
soldiers live in each room. Furniture is nicer,
Alright.
and it's better designed for long-term living.
Gonna get political when we're talking about history. What is this soldier doing
Furniture
here?
is nicer.
Is this dude fucking dead here or he's tripping? I mean, maybe he jumped off before the war. I'm just kidding.
And it's better designed for long-term living. Smith hears the German boots against the concrete getting closer. He crouches down.
Wait, what is this?
Smith
Why is
hears
this
the
a Chinese dude here?
German boots against the concrete getting closer.
This is a Chinese dude. What is he doing here? What's a Vietnam soldier doing here? I don't even know.
He crouches down, his heart pounding. If he reveals his position now, without backup, it could be fatal.
Yep.
30 feet beneath him, separated from the living quarters, lies the Germans' main ammunition chamber.
Ammunition chamber.
It is reinforced to withstand shelling.
Kind of look like remind me of the pyramid. You know, this chamber.
Without this protection, a direct artillery strike could ignite the stockpile and destroy the entire trench from
They found a huge compound right below the pyramid recently, and it's freaking the whole world out.
within. Inside, the ammunition is kept dry, away from moisture, which risks cartridges misfiring during battle. Ammunition is stored on pallets and shelves above the ground. Narrow ventilation pipes draw damp air out of the chamber.
What is this?
At the lowest point, ventilation
What is this stuff here? Seems like they're storing some gold here.
pipes draw damp air out of the chamber. At the lowest point sits the central
The
command
air system is pretty advanced too.
post, the nerve center for the entire trench. If destroyed, coordination would collapse. No orders, no artillery support, no control. It is the most
Jesus.
heavily fortified position in the trench.
Alright, the command post is where, that's the final chamber, which is the most important, I suppose. Ammunition chamber, living quarter. Yeah. Not as
Inside,
important.
large maps cover the wall, marked with attack plans and territory lines. Charts are used to track ammunition usage. The information is constantly updated. Nearby, telephones and a switchboard line the walls. Several men stand ready, receiving reports across the trench network. Messages range from enemy sightings to urgent artillery requests. In the corner, a seat is reserved for runners. These soldiers are tasked with delivering urgent
God, I'm gonna die. We all gonna die. What are we supposed to do?
handwritten messages to the front line when the wires fail. Behind Smith, he hears movement. Relief. Allied soldiers have caught up. Smith fires at the German
Alright,
soldiers.
sure. Here we go.
The push towards the rear area has begun. The Germans suddenly stop returning fire. They've abandoned their position.
Abandon?
Smith moves in with Allied soldiers.
Retreat!
They need to identify the
Care not about the casualty.
next communications trench connecting the reserve trench to the rear area. Suddenly, automatic gunfire erupts.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
The 4 Allied soldiers collapse lifeless on the concrete.
I knew it.
Smith sprints
This spot is got by machine gun too.
for cover. It's a group of German shock troopers. He can't make out how many. Ahead, he hears more German voices. The same soldiers that he was firing at moments ago. He is trapped. Enemy soldiers surround him on both sides.
You are fucked, Smith.
Smith pulls out the
Can he just climb up from the trench?
cigarette tin from his jacket. Clipped inside is the only photograph he carries of his wife. The shiny surface reflects like a mirror.
Yeah.
Bullets rip into it, knocking it from his hand. But he saw enough. 4 men
He's so dead.
creeping towards him. Smith closes his eyes and steadies his
Is this outliers coming?
breathing. Against even one shock trooper, his odds are slim. The footsteps are getting closer. It's just him and them.
Yep. I know somebody's gonna save him.
He tightens his finger around the trigger and dives out.
Happy Pride Month.
Gunshots spray from all directions. The troopers fall.
What?
Sergeant Collins runs
1v4? This is so fake.
towards him from behind cover. He brings bad news. The German reinforcements are less than 50 minutes away. They must push through the rear area and disable the artillery before they arrive. One final push.
One final
Smith
push.
checks the map. In front of him, roughly 40 feet ahead, lies the next communications corridor.
How do they know everything? How do they plot the map here? Do they have like a spy?
Smith and
Probably.
Collins sprint forward.
I feel so stupid.
Each soldier carries roughly 150 rounds in specialized pouches
150 rounds.
above their waist. Above them, a distant engine roars. The unmistakable sound of a British Mark V engine.
Wow, guys. Wow. Amazing.
For the first 2 years of the war, the Allies made little progress.
Is this a real footage?
The invention of tanks changed that. Designed to effectively cross no man's land and shield advancing troops. Early models were flawed. They improved rapidly. Smith and Collins keep moving.
They're gonna run into the tank though.
Above them is a light trench mortar. The Germans use these to combat the Allied tanks, along with massive rifles that can penetrate the armor.
Alright, so the machine gun guys down.
But the Allied advance has been too fast. Most anti-tank positions have already been captured. Without them, the Germans have little choice but to retreat. As Smith moves
There's no more like anti-tank position, so they're gonna get run over by tank.
through each corner, there's nothing but dead bodies. They reach the final communications trench. It stretches over 1,000 feet to the rear area. Without this section, the entire trench system would descend to chaos.
Woo!
They move through. Ahead are more bodies.
How many guys are left?
Smith looks at the debris. Allied mortars must have taken them out. But one figure stands out, sitting up against the wall. It's an officer, but he's no longer moving.
How do you know he's an officer?
The ground behind him is stained with blood, but fresh.
Oh shit.
Under the rules of war, surrendered or incapacitated enemy soldiers must receive medical treatment. Smith and Collins begin under the rules of war, surrendered or incapacitated enemy soldiers must
Surrender or
receive medical treatment.
Yeah, and the soldier who get injured badly, they have to receive that medical treatment. Is it really true in real war scenario? I mean, I'm doubting this like war rule though. When everything go to shit, right? Do people still follow the war rule?
Smith and Collins begin checking the bodies. The two closest are dead, killed by mortar fire.
Cause if they can pretend that they're surrendering and then they can shoot you. So it's pretty dangerous. You might get tricked though. I don't know, man.
Collins moves towards the final officer. A gunshot rings out. Smith looks over at Collins, who drops to the ground. Smith shoots the officer. A hidden Luger P-08 falls from his hand.
He's still alive, but
He rushes over
he's
to
dead now.
Collins. A shot to the abdomen. He is bleeding out. Smith applies bandages. They both know Collins won't make it. They cannot let the Germans win the war. Smith looks towards the rear.
Go, Smith.
With every passing minute, the German reinforcements move closer.
That's
He
sad.
looks back. The light in Collins' eyes have faded. Smith looks at his friend one last time,
Smith is the only one alive here.
pushes forward.
Yep. One more. Yeah, I don't know, man. Is he gonna make it?
He knows what must be done.
Thanks for the like and subscribe.
Smith enters the rear area. This is not a strong line of defense. Instead, it's the safest section serving as the operational backbone, keeping the trenches in
Alright,
front
Smith, here we go.
functioning. It's here that supplies are delivered by trains or trucks. Fuel, spare parts, food, water, ammunition, long-range mortars, and more.
It's like a little town here.
Smith checks the map. 3 miles away, hidden in a wooded area, lies the final objective. Due to artillery being so crucial for each side, they are carefully hidden behind the trench
Oh
in
shit.
strategic locations to stop them from being spotted by the enemy reconnaissance.
Ultimate base where they store their artillery.
Smith looks around. Soldiers from his old
Yeah, that's right. Yep. And yep. Winner wins.
trench are spilling through. They start running towards the long-range artillery. They must reach it before the German reinforcements arrive.
History written by
Miles behind
winner.
the trench, in an abandoned village, sits Trench HQ. The highest-ranking German
When you win, yeah, the enemy is the evil.
soldiers operate from there, maintaining close contact with Berlin. Nearby stands the main hospital with hundreds of beds, and soldiers resting between rotations. Dozens of Allied soldiers run towards the artillery. Victory feels within reach. Smith and the others see the wood. And there, hidden by camouflage netting, stand multiple 45-ton, long-range artillery guns.
Alright, fuck, this is the last. This is the last stronghold.
Smith points his gun at the Germans.
Is that the right word?
They surrender, hands in air. For months, these guns have strangled the rail line from Paris to the front.
All right.
No fresh soldiers, no food, no ammunition.
Did the German really surrender?
Just hunger and pain.
Is it real?
This wasn't just a gun. It was the chokehold.
I mean, in this spot here, I'm not sure. It's probably true.
It's gone. 70
million for 10 mil die. The youngest soldier killed in action was 40. 40. What a video, man. This video is hate.